Got the number of a psychologist to help me with my anxiety.
And you didn't call for 8 months.
Because that gave me anxiety. And it's a sick, cyclic, arsenic, demented, cell-retentive downward spiral feeling in my spinal as I go through life without natural God-given skills for emotional survival.
Go on.
And it's still in trifle as I unravel and stifle my own growth from an internal perspective, writing a journal of a cycle that's indicative with feelings of loneliness that are ice cold. My mind doesn't play a nice role, and my thoughts are that of a murdering maestro. Dark and dismal, she brought numb to the beast, a little piece. That's probably why I ceased to ever want to let it go.
Where did this all start?
I had a homie that used to date her. She kept them calm and sedated. He was rarely agitated, and that's definitely what I needed. My life was wrecked and defeated, completely in madness and damage. I was trying to put back my pieces. He introduced me to her the first time I was stuck. She made me think more highly of myself than anyone I had ever met. My friend said that she wasn't loyal, there would be no jealousness. She was living like Hendrix did, right next to Anthony Cletus under the bridge. She became my muse quick, I secretly took her on tour. She had me covering up them high marks that students aren't rewarded for.
Oh no.
She also funded what I sniffed that made her my linebacker. One of her nicknames was Smack, but I would never smack her. Now you gotta factor in the fact that I was at the point of suicide, dead as a corpse bride that corresponds signs from a childhood mind that was never designed to move beyond success of any kind.
Your abandonment issues are running wild.
I'm holding on to her like a lifeline, hard. She's like a narcotic. Take the silver spoon you were born with, heat up them liquid handcuffs, inject it in my arm quick, but keep it hush.
We do it quietly, feeling free. Nobody else, there is just you and me. Oh, it happened suddenly. You came to me, but we gotta keep it hush, hush. We do it quietly, feeling free. Nobody else, there is just you and me. Oh, it happened suddenly. You came to me, but we gotta keep it hush, hush.
Let's proceed.
Off of the deep end, put her in my veins and I couldn't stop. And was always going back 4 seconds like a hungry clock. I gotta keep a hush, her reputation it's monstrous. Make families' tears drop like Whitney Houston's did for my non-responsiveness.
That's awful.
Once I tried to leave her and get clean, but I got a dope sick fever.
She convinced you to stay.
She said I was gullible,
And true to form, you believed her.
she became the worst thing, I mean.
Philip Seymour Hoffman was clean for 23 years before he relapsed and OD'd in 2013. And this is your queen?
We had more high stories than a Dubai skyscraper. We were drinking in Amy's wine house while I was writing this rhyme in Heath Ledger. She
Really?
started acting overly dramatic. She had me staying in the attic.
Did you cheat with acid?
No, with a cousin Zanny that I met lost in a rug fabric.
So tragic.
My love sent me a letter that was written in blood and dipped in quills. She couldn't believe she felt some kind of way I was sleeping with a cousin pills. I gave up on her, my hero to win when I had a coronary.
No matter how you push that envelope, you would have always remained stationary.
My lady Zanny could put me in the mood to either love or hate you all. Non-prescription bottle shaking, that's our junkie mating call. My mind was blown and gone, and I prefer to be all alone in the dark zone.
She really isn't helping you.
Maybe this is what happened to Nina Simone.
Could be.
Pure passion when I pulled her out of my stash, and for a little while I killed my depression. Grinning like a sitting sinner and confession my medicine when I popped her a couple times, bent over in the
Why
bathroom.
you let an addiction to pills linger when marijuana vapor is much safer and less labor?
Doesn't it amaze? For 30 days I was trapped, sprung in a spring maze that doesn't come after April on your calendar.
Hush, we do it quietly, feeling free. Nobody else, there is just you and me. Oh, it happened suddenly. You came to me, but we gotta keep it hush, hush. Hush, we do it quietly, feeling free. Nobody else, there is just you and me. Oh, it happened suddenly. You came to me, but we gotta keep it hush, hush.
You dumped Zanny after a while.
Yeah, she was vile. I reconnected with my ex with a smile, the complexion of white powder in tiny little vials.
You sound out of control again. Are you sure of what you're doing?
Nah, but a beverage namesake is packaged in the shape of the perfect woman. Hitting her raw, more like sniffing the raw.
Stay away from her.
Yeah, sure, probably if I bought a 15-foot straw. I coulda, shoulda, woulda, she had no respect for me. I left her pure, I probably shoulda cut her.
Don't try to cut her with her. She's more dangerous than a nearsighted knife juggler.
But I kept fucking with her, I had to have her. Without her, I'd only feel anger and hurt. She once bragged to me and Daft laughed at her. She had introduced Courtney Love to Kurt. I met her with a thicker sister liquor that make you wanna lick it even if you're driving. She'll have your mind fighting twice the gravity like a pregnant woman that's skydiving.
Crazy.
Mosquitoes got buzzed after they sting me. I'd be so drunk and pissy, dizzy, trying not to fall and vomit.
She's no mystery.
Well then who is she really?
Addiction.
Fuck fucking addiction, literally. She's a filthy whore that you gotta ignore. Have you making them contradictive decisions that'll have you sleeping on the prison floor?
Now are you totally free from her, out of the darkness, no longer blind?
I hope so. Of all the things in this life I lost, the worst is definitely my mind. If you see her, give it a message. I think about her, but I just can't be around her right now. Hope she's not bitter that I'm doing better, not dependent on her. Got daughters I gotta be sober for and above ground.